I'm Dr. Mickey Mintz. My company is called Doc in a Car. The company primarily makes house calls to elderly people who can't get out to see their doctors or can't sit in doctors' offices for long periods of time. So the service that I provide is I go to their homes, I become their primary care physicians. I care for them for all of their medical problems that they have at home. The practice itself is the most interesting practice I have ever had, considering I've been in practice for as long as I've been. I'm doing something that when I come home in the evenings after work, I feel like I've really accomplished something. When I initially started this type of practice, this house call practice, I had a billing service who took care of my billing, did my collections for me. Now that I got into what I'm doing now, and I got very active and the practice started to grow, I needed help and I outgrew the billing service that I had. I found MTBC on the internet and I called them. I was very happy with what I heard. Now I have an EMR. I not only have an EMR, but I have a company that has people working for them that are really working for me, I feel. I'm very comfortable with them. I don't have any problems. Should I have a problem with my billing or with my EMR, they're at my fingertips 24 hours a day. I can call them at 2 o'clock in the morning and I'll be speaking to a gentleman who knows something about the computer much more than I do. MTBC has now afforded me the ability, while I'm in a patient's home, to write my prescriptions right there in front of the patient, and they go right through on my iPhone. MTBC now has the laboratory that I use on all of my patients now hooked up into my computer, where I'll be able to pull up the lab work while I'm with the patients and seeing them rather than carrying around a bunch of papers. The most useful feature that I find in the software is the billing procedure that MTBC has set up. At the end of my day's work, which usually is around 4:30, 5 o'clock at night, I scan all my bills in. My bills are registered within 24 hours. I get them back on my computer. I know who I've billed, when I've billed, and how much I've billed them for. And shortly thereafter, when Medicare wills it, I'm also told by MTBC how much I've been paid and what I've been paid for my services, and if I've been paid correctly. I think I'm computer illiterate, but the people of MTBC are not. They're right there for me. They do everything that I could possibly ask for. MTBC has been a boon to my practice. I'm very happy with them, and I fully recommend them to as many doctors as I can talk to.